Took me a long time to be able to spend time with Jesus and God and understand what I needed to understand in order to become who I needed to become. And that was my own man. But you know who really is my Father? The good Lord Jesus Christ and God Himself. He's the one who tells me how to overcome problems. Interpretive thought in my own mind, my own consciousness. That's the real thing, the real power of knowledge, is knowing that if you ask yourself a question, you will come up with the answer because you have decisive and derivative thought. You have the power to overcome anything and everything in your path. You can do it. You can be what you always wanted to be because you have the power and the drive to become anything in this world. Look at Hillary Clinton. She became what she wanted to be. Barack Obama, what was he? He was a community coordinator. You know, I don't know what they all went through in order to get to the positions they are now, but neither one of them served in the military, saved a life. They may have taken lives, but I'm not going to be one to suggest that. I don't want to be suicided because, you know, they all have their little footprints and whatever they put their feet into. You know, they're all heavy investors in Google and information age stuff. Whereas me, I'm just a little guy. Just another disabled veteran that is reclusive and doesn't want to deal with a whole lot of people. But I'm here to tell you, the power of your fate lies within your own hands. You can be anything you want to be as long as you continue to strive after that one thing. Don't get distracted. Everything that you want to be takes time, and everything that distracts you from doing that one thing that you want to be will take up time that you could have spent doing what you wanted to do, being who you wanted to be. You know, I'm looking, you know, I'm almost 50. I look at the world now and it's like I only got 40 years. You can't do everything. You can't be an environmental engineer and a computer analyst and a wildlife biologist and a doctor and a lawyer all at the same time. You can't do it. You can't be all 5 of those things. Well, look at all the hundreds of other things that you can do in this world. Time is a very crucial element in this world. And in order to become who you want to be, you need to buckle up, Buttercup, because it's going to be a rough ride. Because there's people out there who are going to want to distract you, form you, deface you, be deconstructive in your life. I wanted to be in the Coast Guard forever. I liked saving lives. When I was given a choice of what armed forces I wanted to go into, and it came down to the Coast Guard because I wanted to save lives. I wanted to go out there and be something. I wanted to take part in somebody who was in a crucial situation and be able to bring them back from the brink of death. I almost went over a cliff with my friend and his girlfriend. As they were falling off of a cliff, I jumped off that cliff, grabbed them both by the arms as I hooked my leg around a tree. That man is still one of my best friends today. He's made great decisions in his life because of me. Because I was the one there, them as they were sliding off that cliff. I don't want to say it was one of the best moments of my life, but I can tell you, it was one of the most, looking back, it was one of the most clarifying moments to define my life, that I can have that sort of an impact on this world. And all it takes is saving one person who can save one person, who can save one person, who can save the world. And you never know if that's going to happen. You can save that one person and they'll continue to be a drug user, or they'll continue to be a doctor, or they'll continue to just live life, but they're going to have contacts among contacts in this world that will affect everything in the long run, whether it be making a video, raising cows so you can have something to eat, growing the grass so the cows can eat, so you can eat. This video may not be the best video in the world, but it might provide you with a little insight that I have learned in this world. You can make a difference. No matter how much you think that it won't matter, it will. You can make a difference. You can be the deciding factor in someone's life. Praise Jesus. He's the only one out there that exudes positivity. Everything else, anything negative, is a spawn of Satan. It will draw you away from that inner voice that's in your head that gives you the answers every time you ask yourself a question. Be safe. It's a Desert Artist. I'm out of here.